Hey guys. Today I'm Rant stuck in the ringer from SpongeBob. Only my voice will be Joey, stuck in the ringer. No, this is episode getting me piss off. The episode begins with SpongeBob taking a morning shower. When he gets out, he dries himself off in his ringer. As he starts to walk out of his bathroom, he nearly slips on a bar of soap. He is so proud of himself for avoiding a potential injury, that he fails to notice that a rubber duck has flown into his bathroom through his window. He steps on the duck, then slips back onto the bar of soap, and gets stuck in his ringer. At this point, Patrick enters the bathroom and asks SpongeBob if he has seen his rubber duck. SpongeBob points out the duck that he tripped over, which is still on his floor. SpongeBob interrupts the reunion after a bit, telling Patrick that he needs help. He begins to explain that he is stuck in his ringer, but Patrick interrupts before he can finish, saying he knows how to help SpongeBob. However, the problem only gets worse when Patrick uses forever glue to permanently trap SpongeBob inside it, thinking he is helping him when in reality, he is only making things worse. SpongeBob is a bit upset, but attempts to live his life as normally as possible. Unfortunately, being stuck in the ringer causes some unforeseen problems. SpongeBob causes chaos at the Krusty Krab while trying to help fix the destruction, but Mr. Krabs lashes out and kicks SpongeBob out of the restaurant, not allowing him to come back to work until his ringer situation is taken care of. Patrick meets SpongeBob outside and asks how his day is going. SpongeBob admits that he is having some trouble, so Patrick decides to take him to Super Weenie Hut Jr.'s for some ice cream to cheer him up. SpongeBob becomes even sadder when he discovers that the ringer has closed onto his esophagus, preventing his digestive system from consuming the ice cream. SpongeBob yelling at Patrick. Patrick suggests that they go to the carnival. Carnival games prove impossible for SpongeBob, but Patrick has lots of fun while he gets several injuries. Patrick's good luck annoys SpongeBob that he attempts to offer him his cotton candy, which finally causes him to lose his temper and shout at Patrick for ruining his life, stating that he would not be stuck in the ringer had it not been for the forever glue. Patrick desperately admits he was only trying to help, but SpongeBob yells at him for his stupidity, shouting the exact same thing Mr. Krabs said to SpongeBob earlier at the Krusty Krab. "Help, I think you've helped quite enough today," which makes Patrick run off crying as a result. The other fish, believing that SpongeBob was being mean to Patrick, become disgusted with his outburst, and they form a silent angry mob. Sandals angrily tells him his body isn't the problem, but rather his heart, and that he deserved his predicament. Not taking into account Patrick's stupidity was the sole reason SpongeBob's behavior was like this. As Sandals and the angry mob walk away muttering, SpongeBob frowns in shame, feeling guilty for having snapped at Patrick. The next morning, Patrick tries to ignore the fact that all of the things he usually does involve SpongeBob, and keeps telling himself that he is not supposed to care about him anymore. Patrick finds that forgetting about his best friend is impossible and enters SpongeBob's house. Inside, Patrick finds a depressed and slightly crazed SpongeBob watching TV static. Horrified by this, Patrick finally realizes his mistake and blames himself for SpongeBob's problem and cries in remorse. His tears splash onto the glue and melt some of it. Upon realizing this, SpongeBob suggests that they both cry so he might be able to slip out of the ringer. Both of them proceed to do so, which melts the glue and allows SpongeBob to be free of the ringer. SpongeBob and Patrick hug when the former tosses the ringer into the air. When it comes back down, it lands on both of them, leaving them stuck in the ringer together. This causes another conflict, but don't watch that episode, because it sucks. Bye bye.